Welcome to the exciting world of nature, where every creature plays a part in keeping our Earth wonderful. Today, we will follow Lee, a brave explorer who loves all things that move and grow. Ever since Lee was little, he loved watching nature documentaries about ecosystems. Ecosystems like a big puzzle where each piece helps the others fit perfectly. Lee loved learning about different animals and plants and dreamt of exploring jungles and oceans. Although Lee didn't study science in high school, his passion for nature guided him to study ecology at university. There, he decided to focus on protecting our environment. Lee entered HKU for his master's degree, diving deep into environmental management. He learned not just about beautiful forests and animals, but also about how ecosystems function and the importance of biodiversity. His studies were not easy. Lee spent many hours in labs learning about biotechnology and how scientists use it to protect our environment from pollution and other dangers. For his graduation project, Lee did something exciting. He studied the population structure of two unique creatures in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong warty newt and the yellow-crested cockatoo. After graduation, Lee joined an organization dedicated to protecting Hong Kong's wildlife. He became a hero for animals, helping to monitor their populations using scientific methods. Every day, Lee ventures into the wild to conduct ecological surveys. He checks species distribution and whether their habitats are safe. Lee loved to share his adventures and knowledge. He explained concepts like food chains and habitats during school visits and nature education, teaching kids and adults about the importance of conserving our natural world. Lee's work is very important. When there are plans to build a new structure, Lee helps with an environmental impact assessment, looking at the existing ecological resources in that area to make sure that the development is sustainable and does not harm native species or their habitats. Conservation, species relocation. Because of the development plans, the original habitats of the organisms were destroyed. So Lee's job is to relocate entire communities of organisms of conservation concern to other places. Through his efforts in research, education, and conservation, Lee helps everyone understand that ecosystems are delicate. Disrupting one part can affect the whole system, so we must act responsibly. Thank you for joining Lee on his journey. Keep exploring, asking questions, and loving nature. Who knows? Maybe one day, you'll be an environmental hero too. The protagonist of this book is a Hong Kong man. He's study master in HKU Environmental Management. He has been engaged in ecological research related to environmental protection. And now his work address is the Lake Egret Nature Park in Tai Po. This place is very famous in Hong Kong, but many people don't know that it is a very educational place. The protagonist of the story said in the interview that the greatest significance of the ecological conservation research work is still in the education aspect, and it is very meaningful to teach students and the public academic knowledge that the public thinks is very lofty, away from the ground, unrealistic, and high threshold, and to raise their awareness of biological conservation. Many people in Hong Kong have less contact with nature and ecology, and their values are generally skewed towards the commercial society, and their awareness of nature and ecology conservation is low. This leads to the fact that children will think that they cannot earn any money by doing work in this field of nature and ecological science. And so there is currently a shortage of human resources in this industry. Because this industry is really cold, this book is suitable for both children and adults to read, calling on the public to pay attention to the protection of the ecological environment.